And good morning, everybody, and good morning to those of you at home that are watching us through the internet. I'm Chef Andrew Doyle. This is Eat, Taste, Live Live. This is our season finale. It's going to be a fun one. We have some really good food tonight. We have some great guests in with us. We have Allison Paige.
Allison Paige.
Days of Our Lives. Lizzy Bennet. Welcome to Sanditon.
Domino.
Joel Bryant from a bunch of stuff. You guys know him.
Lots
He's been here.
Welcome to Sanditon.
Yeah, we're gonna
together.
That's right. You guys are in that
I'm
together.
the mayor.
He is the mayor.
And she's the interloper.
Which is,
The meddler.
I know you as a mayor is fairly entertaining.
Well,
I would vote
then
for
you've
you.
seen.
I would
Thank you so
vote-
much.
I would vote for you.
Would you vote for my character though?
Ooh.
Well, we're going gluten free, and you know Mayor Tom Parker would
Oh.
appreciate.
All about, he
the
would be
health.
all about the.
Would he make the
I
whole
have a
town
soft
gluten free?
spot.
He's trying to.
Oh
Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to do everything.
Nice.
He's trying to make it all super healthy.
I have a soft spot. Spart?
You have a soft spot?
Soft spot for Mayor Tom.
That's a whole
Do
new
you?
part
I,
of.
I do.
Yeah, it's not as
Aw.
bad as he comes off. Yeah.
Aw.
I happen to like him very much.
I feel that way about the Joker. I think he's really just misunderstood.
Exactly.
You know?
Gigi's mouth to the producer's ears. Gigi likes Tom Parker. She would vote for him.
So, are you guys hungry today?
Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't eaten for like a week.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
going on 2, so.
Two
We're doing-
weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
She's
have
an
LA,
actress,
it's that
though.
LA
She's an
diet.
actress,
The
yeah.
L, right. But you're not
Guys.
from LA, are you?
No, I am from Pittsburgh.
Woohoo! We give props to East Coast people. Sorry, we just do.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You don't seem like a steel worker.
Ugh. That's back in the day.
Where he's smelting the
See, I can't even.
cauldron.
I can't even compete with the Steelers because we have the Lions in Detroit. I think that's our football team. Do we have a football team?
Are we talking
We
about
do.
football
We do.
now?
Yeah.
I'm from New Mexico. We don't have sports.
Not at all.
No.
Well, you obviously wouldn't have hockey.
No, we don't have
You-
hockey.
you
We
don't have
any.
ice.
We have a college team, and that's about it.
Wow.
And we have a semi-pro baseball team named after the team from The Simpsons, the Isotopes.
You have.
That's
you
how
have-
serious we take our sports in New Mexico. You know, we have a lot of events on the Indian reservations.
There's some.
In which you lived on.
In which, yes,
As a
well,
child.
well,
All right.
yes, I was raised by.
Food.
Food. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to start a couple things with the dessert. So we're not going to eat the dessert first, but I'm going to start with the dessert because it has to be ready.
It's a tease.
Right. So I'm going to
favorite
start a
word.
couple things, and I'll give you some salad, and you can munch on that while we're doing.
And can I say, if
Doing
anybody
this.
wants to ask questions during it,
Sure.
feel free to
Yeah.
Got
tweet
my phone.
tweet on
over
in.
there
My phone?
at
Tweet on
Allison
in.
Paige N.
Yeah, tweet us your questions.
What's the N stand for?
My last name.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I
A
know.
one-letter last name.
Mystery.
N is just my
Allison
last name.
N.
Earlier relative of Q.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone gets that. Okay, so first thing that we're going to start for is with the panna cotta. Panna cotta is a nice Italian pudding. It's got like 3 ingredients, like milk, cream, honey, and then you make it, and it's so good. It's better than
Sounds
anything
awesome.
you're going to get out of a box. But I did this originally as a recipe for a local comedy club who had kind of like a 1920s theme, so they wanted like dessert. And really the only desserts in the 1920s were plum pudding. And you don't want to do that. So we're going to do kind of a take on that. So we've got a fresh plum.
Okay.
And we're going to make our pudding, and we're going to use these beautiful knives.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to product person? Wait, what's the company of the knives?
It's Wusthof. We got these great
Wusthof.
knives.
Wusthof knives, ladies and
Wusthof.
gentlemen. For when you got to cut a plum
When
on
you
a
gotta cut a
Saturday
plum.
morning. Wusthof knives.
They are pretty legit.
Those are serious
Yeah.
weapons. You're
So,
like Wolverine up in
We're
there.
first going to take this, and we want to cut this super thin, pretty thin, without taking off, your fingertip, which I've only done 3 times in my life. It's okay; they grow back, kind of, sort
Did
of.
you really take off like your whole fingertip?
I've done a thumb, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you go to the doctors?
I actually didn't for that because there was nothing they could do. You just gotta let it. Like literally, I was at a hotel in Detroit running the kitchen and using one of the mandolins that you use to cut really quick, and I was doing carrots. And the core got stuck on the blade, but the hand kept going, and it was like
So someone got a surprise in their carrot.
Yes.
We have taken a dark
We
turn already.
did throw this away.
Let's cheer up. Your thumb grew back. Yay,
5
you can
minutes.
still hitchhike.
Yay. No, literally, I was like paper towel, masking tape, and just kept working. Put a
That
glove
sounds
on.
healthy. That sounds
And
healthy.
No, it's totally sterile.
That's how they roll in Detroit.
It is. It is.
It's the downfall of the city.
Thug life like
Thanks
that.
to your thumb.
Well, we just, we keep it real.
I feel like Charlie Brown and Lucy at the wall.
Yeah.
Just-
Sorry about that. Not sure if
I
that's.
just can imagine what's gonna turn into, and I'm so excited.
Already looking forward to the dessert.
This is going to be fun. And the reason I'm doing this really early is because we're going to take this spoon here. We're going to take these plums that we cut and put a little sugar on them.
I would just eat it like that. I don't have the patience to cook.
And then, and this process, and I'm really glad that it's, well, I don't know. Okay, for you at home, disregard what Joel may say in the next 3 minutes. The process for doing this, soaking the fruit in a liquor, is macerating. So we're going to macerate.
Is that a
plums.
diplomatic way to say you want to get a little loaded on a Saturday?
Right.
Yes, I
So
do.
I'm taking some rum, and you can use Myers dark rum on this. It's really good. I'm going a little bit lighter.
Can you use Bud Light?
I would not do
Bud Light
beer.
plums.
Bud Light and Plum. No, that's what now we're talking New Mexico cooking. That's straight from the trailer park.
Here's your Boone's Farm mango.
Now, does it matter what kind of rum you use, or does it
No.
have to be rum? Can it be any other liquor?
I would stick with. You could probably do whiskey. I like the dark rum, and it's
got a little flavor to it.
Yeah, it's got a little.
Yeah.
It's got a nice boldness to it. So we're gonna let these soak with the sugar and the rum
Yum.
back over there, and that's why we did that.
In high school, we used to get drunk by soaking fruit in Everclear.
Ugh.
It was no good. That's a little side note.
I'm just gonna keep making.
That's why I don't
the
do it.
pudding.
That's why I don't do a cooking show.
Do you remember Hypnotic?
Yes. Oh, that was
Oh.
terrible.
So
Slogger. Oof. Ugh.
we've got our. I don't have my food can. So we've got our milk here, chilled, and this is about a tablespoon and a half of gelatin powder.
Okay.
That's what's going to, bind the pudding. So it's really cool because you kind of sprinkle this on here to let it soak and get soft,
Right.
and then it does this weird science stuff. It's really
Where it kind of makes a gelatinous.
yeah. It
orb.
starts to look like
Ooh.
And this is all gluten free, right?
everything
This
is
all
gluten
good
free.
and healthy for you.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
absolutely. So we're just going to sprinkle that on there and let that soak. And while that's soaking, we'll get you started on these salads.
My mother never ever cooks meal without a salad, so
Mine either.
ever.
Yeah.
Really?
And I read salads are good to have before a meal because it
Yeah,
cools your hunger.
it starts
Yeah.
things happening.
Starts you off right.
So spring mix, you can do arugula if you want. You do baby spinach. I like spring mixes. Spring mix actually has baby spinach in it. So, see, look at that. Can you guys see that?
Look at
what
that.
that's doing.
How fun is
So
that?
pretty.
You gotta put that up in the camera. Is there one you can
I've
tilt
got
down?
to. I can probably put it over here.
Put
or
it under
something.
your. Don't you have a stove camera?
Oh, I do.
Put it under your
Here
stove
we go.
camera so people can see.
All right,
It's
so-
like Bill Nye the Science Guy.
So here under the stove cam, that's what your gelatin's going to start doing as it's soaking. It's just weird.
and it's supposed to do that.
Yeah,
It's
Okay.
a good thing.
it's a good thing.
You're doing it
I've never seen it
correctly.
do that before.
Wait a second. I hope Allison and Joel don't mind. This is my first time doing this.
I would never use you as a guinea pig, Joel, on camera. What?
I would totally do it.
Yeah?
I put anything in my mouth and eat it.
Uh,
We don't. Yeah, I've eaten weird.
No,
I was
there's-
raised on like cow brains and stuff. Like,
Really?
My mom had a weird palate. She's Austrian, so she had like a weird palate. So
I like weird
So I'm giving you
things
guys.
though. They sometimes taste the best.
they do. It's fun to experiment, and you don't have to like it, but as long as you try it, I think.
There's something, and this is funny because coming from a family that's like Irish and Italian, that's the two big components. Like octopus, I just can't.
Really?
No.
Love octopus.
Can't do it.
Love it.
Too.
Oh,
I
love
do.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the gooier the better.
I think I have a phobia of like the suction cups getting stuck in my throat and then like, ugh.
And
Well, you-
strangling
you don't eat them live.
Well, I know, but they're
You're like a
still
sperm whale. We have to wrestle it out of the
they're
ocean.
they're still there.
So are those the sweet red bell peppers?
These are like roasted bell peppers.
Roasted bell peppers.
If you go back to the vegetarian episode.
Oh, I guess they're on that one. Those are good.
Where we roasted those and charred them real black, and then you can just peel the.
Yeah, you just threw the whole bell pepper right on the fire.
Right in the burner.
Burn.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And then you just ate it. It was so good.
Yeah, you get it black.
Yeah.
And then the skin just peels right off, and it's like
and you just
sweet.
put it in your mouth. It's so good.
It's sweet and delicious.
Like you.
Aww. Aww.
Like that. It's the season finale. So I thought
We'll be right back after these messages.
Lights out.
And we're done. So this...
We're not ignoring you. We're just checking our phone to see if anybody writes in.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. We'll take all kinds of questions.
I know Allison's got tons of those Lizzy Bennet fans.
Woohoo!
Who are the best ever in all of the land.
Yay! You just got back from LeakyCon, and you're doing something at VidCon, too.
Yes. Yeah, we're doing all the Lizzy Bennet lovers are going to be there. We're going to meet you guys again if we didn't meet you at LeakyCon, and it was kind of amazing.
We're going to meet you guys again if we didn't meet you at LeakyCon.
Well, I guess if we didn't meet you at LeakyCon, we'll meet you there.
I just want to make sure the expectations
were... If we did meet you
were...
at LeakyCon, then we'll meet you again.
Right.
It's early for me, guys.
Same here.
11, make a wish.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, it is.
Nope, still here.
I wish dessert was ready.
So,
Pronto.
Panino.
Oh, look at that.
These little things. You find these like in Italian markets and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's... Geez, I'll put it at this camera. It's just prosciutto and cheese kind of all...
It's already pre-made for you.
Rolled together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
health.
love prosciutto.
And these, seriously, I can sit down and just eat one. It comes in it comes about,
I would just sit and I'd eat it. I wouldn't bother with the whole salad thing.
I've been known to do that.
Have you?
Oh yeah, it's great to eat in the car. Like if you're on a long drive, you just kind of
Yeah.
The whole thing? You just have the whole thing like a burrito?
Just nibbling on.
Yeah,
I like your style.
Plus, it's good for road trips because it's cheese, so you get all blocked up if you eat the whole thing.
Right, and then you don't have that. Well, yeah, right. You don't have that awkward. Great, I'm not at home. Where am I supposed? Yeah.
Right.
You just found the solution to all road trips.
For a good road trip,
Yeah.
a lot of cheese.
Lots of cheese.
So
Putting this on this.
I love road.
So excited.
So we've already. Talked about cutting off a thumb and how
Hence
to.
blockage.
Should we get political and religious next?
Why not? Season finale. Let's just go all out. So you've seen this.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, we're gonna use this a couple times today. This is a balsamic vinegar glaze.
Yum.
That's just.
Looks like chocolate sauce.
Oh, wait till you see what else we use this on.
Oh, that looks
It's going to be fantastic. All right. So on the cutting board camera here, we've got our panino enchilada for our viewers at home, and maybe even up on that camera too, just in case, because
And that's it.
we're winging it
Look
tonight.
at that.
Yeah, there's your
So
quick and easy
easy.
salad.
Look at that. It's so
Salad
easy and so quick.
cheers.
Salad cheers.
Salad
Yay,
cheers.
Salad cheers.
Excellent. We like salad cheers.
Oh, my boyfriend just
fun.
texted me cheese on road trips! ! Yay! Thanks for watching.
Yay!
And he's gluten free.
He is.
So this is good for him.
gluten-free, so he will love this.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So now he'll be expecting something like this.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Every
to
day.
cut from now. See, that's fine because all the recipes are on the website.
Yeah.
So you can.
If he would let me in the kitchen, he does not let me in.
Is that a good choice? Is that a?
He loves. He's an amazing cook, but every time I'm like, "Can I help? Can I do?" No, I got it. He doesn't let me. He doesn't let me.
Is it more like
kind of a
he's
thing.
good and you're?
I mean, he likes.
It's more him being good versus you being. Hey,
Right.
toast.
So I'm gonna look what this did, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Isn't that great?
it's like oatmeal.
so
How fun is
Something.
that?
That's
Yum.
our. So we're gonna take our milk and our gelatin here and get that in the pan.
Should we taste the salad?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it on the salad. I'm gonna get the pudding started here because it's got to do science stuff.
It's got to do science. More
That's what we
science.
just science. So you're gonna get the milk and the gelatin on some heat.
I love that balsamic glaze. And those red bell peppers are ridiculous. Like
That's probably one of my favorite things.
And you just roast it and it's like done.
Yeah.
Eat that have that on a road trip too.
Yeah. If
You know what I mean? Cheese and bell peppers.
If I'm ever, you're done. Maybe a little pouch of like Kalamata olives to go with it.
I love Kalamata.
If you're gonna do road trip, go fancy. You don't need that. You don't need gorp or trail mix.
Right.
Gorp.
What is gorp?
Small.
You don't know what gorp is?
No.
Gorp is like trail mix. It's the original trail mix.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It stands for good old raisins and peanuts.
Yep.
Gorp?
Gorp.
We used to make that all the time when we would go hiking.
Yeah, it's just like you just throw like a bunch of peanuts and raisins in a bag, and you're like, okay, I'm good for the day. And you go hiking, and you got gorp. We did it on the reservation a lot. My false history of growing up.
I had no idea you were a Native American. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, this cheese and prosciutto is just...
This is what I'm telling you.
Love
You sit there and you just...
Oh, you can eat that all day. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
All right, so you want to get this hot, but you don't want to boil it.
Notice how quiet it gets when the food arrives.
It is.
We're like, and we're done.
That's
Thank
how you
you.
know
always
it's good. If it wasn't, we'd be like, one taste. All right, so how's the
Couple guests I maybe should have fed faster. So once your gelatin dissolves over here, we're going to add 2 cups of cream,
right?
some sugar.
I'm not even paying attention to the cooking anymore.
About
Like, yeah, no, cream's good. Sure. Oh, sugar, sure.
tablespoon of sugar, and then some honey. So this is really like just kind of a milk and honey thing. And I mean, I'm more a fan of honey than milk, but you know, you can't go wrong. So you just want this all to heat up, and
that's going to be your pudding?
this is going to be the panna cotta.
Okay.
More
The way you
dessert.
say
I love it.
The way you say it makes it sound fancy.
There's the panna cotta. No, it's, you know, there's a whole thing,
That's what I'm used to.
right? And then all of a sudden you sound like a pigeon from New York. Like if I was going to do an animated film, it would be New York pigeons, and that's how they would talk.
There was an animated New York pigeon thing already.
Was there? Am I
Yeah.
late on that?
Yeah, you are. On Animaniacs. Did you ever watch Animaniacs
Not
back in the
since
day?
I was.
See, you're not a cartoon nerd like I am.
No, not.
I'd love to be.
Well, not out of. I mean,
It's a great show. Do you remember when they had the 3 birds, the good feathers?
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
let's
like-
watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe
We should.
subconsciously I'm channeling
We
that.
cut to Goodfeathers.
Really?
good.
It was so good. It was like
Roll that clip.
It was like the Goodfellas, but as pigeons.
Nice. So they had the accent and everything.
Yeah. I mean, one was like Joe Pesci's character. One was like Ray. Oh, jeez.
See, I
Like
thought
Ray
of the pigeon. Did you see Bolt? The pigeons that are on Bolt.
No.
Oh, see, that's kind of where I got the thing from. Like these 3 guys need to be in a movie, because they had like that whole wise guy, you know, accent. They had their little pigeon things down, so it was just fun.
I'm not a new school cartoon nerd. I'm an old school cartoon nerd.
I like Looney Tunes. Does that count? Like Tom
Yeah,
and
that's
Jerry,
old school.
Looney Tunes, all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You know,
Tom
the,
and Jerry's the best.
the violent and racial stuff and all
Stuff
that from the early cartoons
The
we
stuff that
grew
they
up
clean up
with.
now when they re-release it. When
Right.
they're like, maybe we shouldn't have somebody smoking in a kid's cartoon.
And you probably shouldn't use the term cotton picking anymore.
As a kid, I feel like you wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't remember that.
Yeah, you didn't care, but they make a big deal of it now.
Yeah, but
Right.
I wouldn't as a kid, no.
No, you didn't think about it. And it's not like you're going around like throwing anvils on people. Like, you know what? This is so violent.
That'd be a way to solve.
I wonder what
That'd
happened.
be a
right
way
there.
to solve problems.
We could solve a lot of
Throw an
problems
anvil
like
on
that.
someone.
I could solve
This is
a
good,
ton
but I
of
don't want to
problems
fill
like
up
that.
before the panna cotta.
Well, you got a lamb chop between there too,
Oh.
between the panna cotta and the
I know.
yeah.
A lip? What?
What? Yeah.
It's just not salad and
This is
dessert.
it? This is not it? You
Oh
mean, like,
no! Oh no! We're doing
This
next.
is the cheese.
Next, what we're gonna do is after I pour out this. I'm just waiting for that to come to a little simmer. After I pour out the pudding, is we're going to do a lamb chop with a green apple quinoa as the side, and then we'll be finishing the lamb chop with some mushrooms, marsala wine, a little bit of butter. Yeah. Magic happens here.
Speechless.
Is that okay with
Magic
you?
happens.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Good.
And
That's
speaking
why I
of
said
which,
no
I'm going to
eat
get the quinoa going. So we've got a red quinoa and a white quinoa. You can do one or the other. I like to mix them.
And this is like your rice or
I don't
pasta
judge.
substitute for you for the gluten-free types.
Right. If you're not going to use the gluten-free pasta, or you're tired of rice, but if you're making risotto, who can get tired of that? Yeah, and I love this because it's like super high in protein. Just got to make sure I'm not boiling back there. Iron, all kinds of good stuff.
What's the
here.
difference between red and white?
Flavor?
Really?
Which one's
I think
better?
so. I like the red better. It's earthier. Kind of like where I'd go with a white rice or a wild rice. I'll just tend to steer towards a wild rice.
And the
just
white's
as
more plain.
Yeah.
The white's
It's kinda
like
a little more
I
neutral.
don't think I've ever had red quinoa.
I don't
No?
think so either.
No, I don't think so.
Or maybe you didn't know it because you didn't
and-
realize there was a difference.
The fun thing too about this is it cooks very easy because you don't have to like wait for the water to boil or anything like that. You can just put that in and then your water, and it's 2-to-1 ratio. So let me make sure I get that right. Don't want to screw anything up this morning yet.
I just want that whole.
What's that?
I want that whole log.
I know. I want to just like seriously just buy it like a cookie roll dough, cookie dough roll.
Oh,
Just
eat
sit
it.
Right.
and be like,
Serious. Oh, that sounds so good.
oh.
Can we have a roll of the prosciutto cheese just to nibble on while we're waiting?
absolutely.
I got a long drive ahead of me.
Cheese is is a food I don't think you could tell me to give up.
Really?
Yeah, that would be a tough one.
If someone said like, oh, you have to take out carbs out, okay, fine. Or gluten, fine. Or certain cheese I couldn't do. I couldn't do cheese.
Really? You're like a cheese hound, like the fancy stuff, like the smelly stuff, and like that kind of?
I just anything.
The unwrappable kind, the slices?
The string cheese.
Oh, I love
The-
string cheese.
The
Oh.
cheese food. Oh yeah, string cheese is great.
Cheese makes me so happy.
And it's good for you
Right?
too.
So happy.
I always
It
get
is.
funny looks when I buy those though at the store. I'll walk in and just go up with like a vitamin water and like a couple string cheese, and they're just like,
The worst is when you're in your car.
it's for my kid.
You're like
which I don't
driving
have.
and you're like eating your string cheese, and the person next to you is like,
String cheese
"Ma'am,
is
how old
fun.
are you?"
Right? Because you have to actually pull it apart. You can't just like eat the cheese stick.
No, it takes the fun out of it.
But I don't get the cheese connoisseur people who are just like, ooh, the stickier the better. You know what I mean?
Oh,
or like,
yeah.
like when you get like on a board and you get like a bunch of globs of cheese and it's really hard to eat.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it just reeks and you're just like, this is really food? This is nasty.
You have to
I
know
like
how
processed.
to. You have to know how to, balance it. Like if you're gonna put out that kind of cheese, make sure you have some fruit or chocolate or.
They do that,
something
but it doesn't
to-
matter. I don't want to mix it. Look, if I'm buying the cheese plate, you better make it for me. Otherwise, I'm cooking it. It's the same reason I don't go to fondue restaurants.
Really?
You don't
Yeah,
like fondue?
I love fondue, but it's like if you go to a restaurant.
Oh, you don't want to do the
Right, it's like you're
Yeah.
paying a lot of money, and it's like, but you're just bringing me raw meat and like broth,
making me do the work.
and now I got to do everything
So
for you?
then technically they should tip you.
They should,
I
yeah, or it should be cheaper than like a full meal.
Yeah.
It should be like, oh, you know what? Here's fondue for $5 versus like, oh, here's a steak for $10.
But some people like the cooking action. It's fun.
You know what we do when we went?
yeah,
We're like,
more
not
the
now.
more the.
My wife and I went and we started doing it, and we were kind of like, it was like one of our first dates. We like had one piece or two pieces. She's like, you know what? Screw this, and we took the whole thing and just threw it in the bowl. We just like made like a stew
Then
out
you
of it.
just kind of fish
Oh,
it
was
out?
Awesome, yeah. They just fished it out. It was great.
I always like the flipping part, like when you go to the fondue places that have like, I don't know if they consider it fondue, but they have like the stoves in the middle of the
Uh-huh.
table. And I always like the flipping part. My boyfriend always flips it before I can, and I get so mad. He's
But
always
see-
like flipping, and I'm like,
But you're paid to do the work of the people there.
yeah, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's like watch it cook. And
I know you would think the cooks in back are probably bored or something.
I know, seriously.
They don't
like
have to
one
do
guy just
anything.
like chopping raw meat all day. He's like, really? I went to
My
culinary
mom
school for this.
Hates
My
his
mom
life.
just texted me, should you be looking at your phone so much? You're doing great.
We're doing.
Thanks, Mom.
Aw.
I'm looking at my phone so much because I'm looking for questions or comments.
She's not-
Judy.
She's not big in LA.
Judy mothering me from Pennsylvania.
Your mom's a nurse though, and she got you better, so you respect
get me
her
better.
and you leave her alone.
She did get me better.
Yeah, we got.
She's in Pittsburgh.
She's outside of Philadelphia now, in Allentown.
Oh, I know Allentown.
Yeah.
I shot something in Scranton
Yeah.
for a
How was
month.
that?
Oh
There's not much that goes on up there.
no!
I would think
Scranton
not.
is all pizza parlors and funeral homes. That's all Scranton has going for it.
Are those tied together?
I think so.
I mean,
There's a lot of cheese
They
related.
deliver. They deliver to the funeral.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, I
It
always.
was nice.
I
It
always.
was a fun shoot, but yeah, it's a tough place to be for a month.
Yeah, it's beautiful, but there's just not much going on.
No, especially going from like LA to like
No,
Scranton.
it's just like woods and.
But the great thing about shooting there is they didn't have permits for anything. They just shot because they knew everybody in town. So they're just like, hey, we're shooting in the town square today. Mind if we stop traffic? And they got the
Absolutely
police chief's
not.
like, oh sure. Okay,
Wow.
you guys want to be extras and hang out all day and be in the background? Sounds great.
Really?
Oh, no permits. Like, it was so laid back.
Oh,
It was
wow.
so fun.
Awesome.
I always thought a good business would be to put a bar in a funeral home.
Yeah.
You know?
It just seems like that
It'd
would.
be probably highly disrespectful, but still, money-wise.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
Depending on the family,
I would be okay with people celebrating at my funeral.
right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's always that one person who would
Who
drink a little
would,
bit too
yeah.
much. Someone who probably puts
Yeah.
rum on their
There's that one time that we.
Yeah, and they would like go do something with the body. There would be someone who would be just a bit disrespectful.
Yeah. It'd be
I mean, it'd be
But
funny.
for everyone else, entertaining.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's one of those. Oh my god, I can't believe that's happening.
Right. Like watching a
Yeah.
train wreck or something. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a bar at my funeral then.
So for the
Put
Let's
that.
start the trend.
We should. We should.
right,
Let's start together.
we're doing all kinds of things here.
We are.
It's fun. So our quinoa that's going to go with the lamb chops.
Oh, yeah,
we're
we're
going
doing
to
food
we're
now
going to do right back to the
Sorry.
No, sorry. Green apple, red onion. Here, we have some nice shaved garlic. Don't worry, that's not all going in there. I mean, unless I was
love garlic.
cooking for myself, then it probably would.
I love garlic.
Yeah, like
Put
you
it
know,
all in
you
there.
go for like 1 or 8
Do
cloves.
you like garlic? Oh, put it all in.
Okay. I got to save some for the mushroom sauce.
Oh,
yeah.
fair enough.
So we got a hot pot going back here. Did you notice that? Like I almost fell.
Just now?
Yeah, I'm not awake
Oh.
yet.
No, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Well, I've got the mic cable is like a little lasso.
If you
It's
fall,
like every once in a while, I'm like,
if you fall, I'll take over for you.
Hop back
Okay.
there.
just stir that.
But you just throw all the ingredients in one pot. Look, if you want fondue,
Brandon.
just throw it all in one pot.
I don't
So
know
you
if you
cooking
guys
yet?
noticed, but the milk and stuff came to a simmer. So
Okay.
I put it over here in a little glass dish to just kind of chill out.
Gotcha.
And then it'll get refrigerated. And you have to refrigerate that for like 6 hours for it to set up. So it's not like, hey, we're going to,
Yeah.
so don't worry. You're going to eat it. I got some.
The magic
You
of
have to wait
TV.
6
The magic
hours.
of TV, right?
So right now, what you did when you take it out and put it in there, now it's going to become a pudding of some sort, or
right, it'll start to
it's
set
going
up.
to become gelatinous,
Yes.
coagulated, if you will.
Kuwait.
Good.
Very
word.
good.
Thank you.
Triple word score on the early
Thank you
morning
very
cooking
much. I use
show.
my college degree every once in a while.
Word of the day, everyone.
Word of the day
Use
is
that.
coagulate.
Coagulate.
So yeah, we're just going to do a little saute on these things.
Just red onions and green apples.
Red onions
Apples
and
are one of my
green apples.
favorite things to add to everything. I add apples to everything. And you can ask my roommate because she's allergic to apples and I always forget. I love apples and salad,
Yeah, yeah.
everything. I love apples.
I love my wife's deathly allergic to apples.
Is she?
So I don't eat apples at all.
Oh.
Except when I go on the road or I tour around or whatever, or if like I'm out of town shooting, I'll eat everything apple, like cobbler or pie, whatever
Do you
I
feel
see
like a
apple.
little bit like you're deceiving her?
It's,
You're
it's,
like,
it feels dirty, like I'm taller. I'd be like, guess what I'm eating right now?
like you're cheating.
I just did. Just ate an apple.
Sorry, I cheated on you. Like if that's the limit of the cheating, it's like okay, we can deal with that. But oh, I love apples when I
They're
get
the best.
yeah,
Yeah.
they are good.
That's the definition of your open relationship.
Yes, exactly.
I get apples if
I
I'm
get apples if I'm
outside
on the
of the zip code.
like a good cobbler or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I love apples. Can you do red apples with that too? Or
Sure.
And white onions?
Yeah. I mean,
I just thought I'd ask
all
a
the
viewer type
recipes.
question.
Sure. You know, for everyone at home, I always say it's, I cook to my preferences.
Right.
Cook to yours. You want to use red apples? Not going to hurt my feelings.
Can you use other fruits too?
I've used all kind. We did a strawberry quinoa salad. Were you here for that?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that was Kristen Burt was here.
Oh
with
yeah,
you on
yeah,
that
that
one.
was fun. She was great.
That was a chilled salad. You can use quinoa for like in place of oatmeal and put some like brown sugar and butter in it in the morning for a
No,
cereal.
really?
Yeah,
I eat oatmeal every day.
little milk. Yeah,
I'm gonna try that.
Syrup?
Yeah.
Can you still put syrup on it?
I would think. I mean, you can put hot
syrup
sauce
on
in it if you
everything.
want.
Can you put cheese on it? With
Yes.
rolled up with
Yes. I recommend
rolled with
Parmesan.
meat.
Cheese on everything.
A cheese and meat roll. Come on. Best invention
With
ever.
syrup. All we needed to do was put syrup.
Yeah. course, what would you do on your cooking show to fill the other 55 minutes? What we're making today, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, here's your keen, and we're
cheese
out.
and meat roll. Let's roll 45 minutes of credits.
Unfortunately, I don't even think I have that.
So you cook that with oil there?
A little bit of olive oil.
Olive oil?
Yeah, we're just gonna cook that down.
Okay.
Once the onions become, here's another word of the day, translucent.
Ooh. Translucent.
Then you're gonna want to throw your garlic in there. That's probably 2 cloves, just a little bit more.
So you put it in later.
Yeah.
I always
'cause it'll
burn.
I like
always.
to burn garlic.
I always burn my garlic. It makes
I
me
thought you were
so
supposed
sad.
to. No?
No, you want to just get kind of brown and caramelized a little bit.
Okay.
And it'll be soft. You ever do like roasted garlic?
Yeah.
I buy
It just
roasted
gets
garlic.
soft. And just
I don't do much
Sit there
in the
and eat
kitchen.
that.
I'm not going to lie to you.
No?
And
I
I'm,
want
a,
to do more, and I try. I just don't have the patience for it.
and I'm a big olive fan too. So they've got like garlic stuffed olives.
Oh, those are good.
Oh yeah, you just have to be like single for like 3 days after eating those because they are potent. But yes, so good.
Or braise it.
Or brace it, or share
Well,
it with your
yeah,
loved one.
if you're both eating it,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Make a romantic thing out of it.
Yeah, it's not like smoking where if one of you smokes, the other one doesn't. It's just bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to have a bad habit or a vice.
Garlic.
It should be
Share your
garlic
vices.
olives.
Garlic, yeah, garlic olives.
Garlic.
Just mainline them. So what are you putting in there?
Just
Salt
mainline.
and...
Salt, pepper, and then a little bit of. I like using Old Bay a lot.
Old Bay
Ooh.
seasoning. I found some Old Bay seasoning in my house.
Yeah,
Good.
I didn't know I had it, yeah.
it works on
kind of an
just
all-purpose.
about everything.
Yeah.
It really does.
They should make an Old Bay restaurant or something.
They've got.
All Old Bay. Everything Old Bay.
I'm sure there's
Don't
a
have the
couple
oatmeal,
of.
it's weird. But it's Old Bay.
Old Bay oatmeal.
See, that's what I have a cooking show. I'd be like, hey, syrup, cheese,
You
meat
should
log.
do the opposite of like a good cooking show.
Like what you
should
shouldn't
do,
eat?
Like
Like,
I don't know who would tune in for
terrible
that, though.
combination.
like
You
you're
know what
gonna
doesn't
take a
work?
Velveeta and
You know what,
sorry,
I think...
nothing against Velveeta. We love
Nothing,
it.
no.
Or macaroni and cheese or something.
You know what, my wife...
Philly cheesesteaks. It's not a genuine Philly cheesesteak unless it's got the whiz on there.
Which places have you guys
The
been to?
little one on the corner.
Which
It was on Food
Jim's,
Network.
Geno's?
Geno's, I think.
Geno's?
It's the white building, and you walk up, but if you get your order wrong, they make you go to the back of the line.
I love it.
That one, yeah.
Philly.
Yeah, you
Jim's
gotta walk
is my
up and be
personal
like,
favorite. I love Jim's.
yeah, you gotta walk up and like, I want it with everything loaded, and but if they make you go to the back of the line and then reorder
Oh,
until you get it right.
If
yeah,
you like,
no,
if
you
you
gotta.
like falter, you're like, they're like, what do you? And they skip
Yeah.
you and they go to the next person.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't...
But
that's
it's the
how we
best
do it.
kind
On,
of, like,
that's
I know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's a great experience, and then you get it, and it's just got like meat, and they use shaved ribeye, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You get that, and you get like I get onions and mushrooms,
Peppers
and then
and-
they throw. If you want it with the whiz, they call it the whiz, and there's cheese whiz on
And
there.
they sing Ease on Down the Road.
Right, yes.
Do you want the whiz? Sure. And then like Diana Ross and Michael Jackson come out.
They should.
He's on down the road.
Oh, that's
there's
great.
nothing like an actual Philly cheesesteak.
Right?
I spent one day in Philadelphia.
Not impressed.
But you know what?
I feel a shunning coming.
But you can't do a full city in one day. I just happened to had to catch a plane.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I spent the full day there. You can't really get the vibe of a city. You know,
Yeah.
like especially one day you go to the Rocky Steps, you see the love thing, and you go see the Liberty Bell, and you're like, okay, you can't get a vibe for it. You got to be there like at least a couple days, I
Yeah.
think, and do like the local stuff.
Yeah.
So I didn't give it a fair shake.
I agree.
I'm not in a hurry to get back to give it a fair shake.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not very nice at all.
I would. I'm in a heartbeat. I would. I'm kidding. I would.
Have you
All
been
right.
to Pittsburgh?
I've never been to Pittsburgh. I heard they have 3 rivers.
Oh, we're doing.
People always quiz me, and I always forget.
I would go to Pittsburgh.
So
Thank you.
it's
Everybody I've met, and this isn't greasing your wheels, but everybody I met from Pittsburgh, super nice.
everybody in Pittsburgh when you drive,
Yeah.
they just like, you go, here you go. Like there's
Which is weird.
right.
Especially from LA, you'd be like, oh.
Well, LA, everyone's just like.
Right,
Or
right.
they're mean and they don't
Right.
like.
And-
ugh.
Yeah, Detroit, we
Well, there's no one there anymore.
We
17 people
we
in this room.
drive.
Yeah.
Picture the 405, but
Uh-huh.
everyone's doing like 70.
Oh.
And that's like 696 in Detroit. It's like literally you're like that congested, but everyone's like, which is why like the stoplights at the end of the ramps here really threw me off, because in Detroit, by the end of the ramp, you need to be going like
Right.
you're
You gotta jump in there.
yeah, or you're creamed.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Like
At
we're all on the
I
same
wish
team.
everybody
Like we
did
all
70
No
on
kid.
the
At least you
405
get
here.
places.
That'd
At
be
least you use the freeway like you're supposed to use the
amazing.
freeway.
right.
Yeah.
Or at least take that carpool lane, make one other lane for the people that I just want to go. Like
Yeah.
eh.
They're
And
not
that's good,
Vegas
like-
now.
left
Yeah,
lane
like-
and their exit's there, and they're like, oh, I'm going to stop 6 lanes of traffic so I can get off at my exit.
Let's do the
For you
second
driving,
season.
go to the next one.
The second season. Let's. I'm jumping on board on this train.
Yeah.
Gluten-free road trip, and then you just
Ooh.
travel around, and then I can go to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that would be great.
Right?
It's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go to Philadelphia.
Season 2, get ready. Road
Season
trip.
2 road trip.
Coming to you.
Find all the gluten-free hot spots,
Yeah.
restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We were in Portland last weekend, and Mary Kate and Ashley, who are
Yeah.
from LBD, they are both gluten free. And Mary Kate's friend found this amazing gluten-free stand, and I didn't get to try any of it, but I was watching them, and it was like onion rings and mozzarella and all this crazy stuff, all gluten-free.
All gluten-free.
Wow.
And they were in heaven. You should.
See,
they were like.
I thought about asking Mary Kate to come on.
Yeah. Road. Well, on the
Next
road
episode.
trip. Road trip
We're,
season. Next episode.
Allison says so.
This is season finale.
Yeah, it is. Hey, we could stretch it a couple. No. Well, we did beer battered portobellos
Ooh.
on the first episode. Were you? Yeah, you were here for that one.
Was that?
Yeah.
I stopped
That was-
by
that
for a
was,
lot of these. I like to get food cooked for me.
That was.
You're like,
that was.
free meal, I'm here.
Sure. What do you need?
That was you and Taryn, actually.
Oh yeah. Oh, she was
Ooh,
fun
those
too.
look delicious.
Yeah, so we've got these cute little lamb chops here. They look like little T-bones or porterhouses. 'Cause
What's
they've
all
got
that
the little-
the fun stuff on it?
That is olive oil and salt and pepper and a little bit of Cajun spices, and yeah. So it's been sitting in there like overnight marinating.
You just throw it in a bag
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
with the things and marinate it, or
Yeah.
just throw it in a bag and let it go overnight.
And then just let her go. So we're gonna sear those.
Now the
We're gonna-
quinoa's still cooking, right?
Quinoa is still
I've been talking
boiling
too
away.
much. I haven't kept up. And that's the cooking thing you were with the garlic
That's
and the
the,
onions and the
yeah.
apple.
That's already done.
That's already done, and then that's gonna get mixed with the quinoa.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see where you're going with this.
it's gonna be magic.
I'm liking.
Elements are
Anytime-
coming together.
Anytime it sizzles, that's a good sign.
This is, yes.
I like the sizzle
that
sound.
means it's cooking.
Such a good sound.
It beats the microwave sound.
Um,
It's like, ooh.
Yeah.
So for you at home, you can see into the pot here. So when you're cooking the quinoa, I'll show you guys in a second too. The little beads,
Uh-huh.
they pop. They have like a little ring, and when you see that, then your quinoa is pretty much done.
Can you overcook quinoa or no?
It's really hard.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, because there's no water left in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So you see how kind of like they have the little
Yeah.
rings there. That's their the germ, the GRM. Well, I guess you spell germ the same. I'm going back over here.
Back to you.
We should have a quinoa party, like a you know how they have the balls, like a Chuck E. Cheese where you jump in the balls. What if it was just all quinoa? How fun would that be?
That can be a lot of fun.
Be like, I feel like it'd be relaxing.
It would. Yeah.
Like,
Too relaxing.
Like people sit like in mud baths. Yeah,
Yeah,
you'd sit in
quinoa
quinoa
bath.
and soak in some of that gluten-free goodness, osmosis style. I'm just saying.
I'm not-
I'm just saying. Season 3.
he is just coming up with so many season 4, 5, and 6 ideas.
I'm inspired.
We're
Season
gonna-
3 is food you can soak in.
We're-
And you would just show up and soak with the guests. So like instead of sitting here, like Allison and I were like in the quinoa tub.
Right.
And you just like you'd be like dumping apples and garlic in.
What was
And
that
we'd be like,
movie
oh,
was it Robin Williams where the lady swam in spaghetti?
I don't
Oh
know.
wow!
Ah!
How did I miss this? Robin Williams swimming in
Was it
spaghetti?
Robin Williams? No, it was like, I think he was
Ooh,
a
could you imagine how
doctor.
much hair would be
and-
left behind?
I think he was a doctor. Oh,
Patch Adams?
maybe.
I never saw Patch Adams.
No, I'm blanking. Maybe this is a dream. No, it is.
Is it you dreamt of Robin Williams in spaghetti sauce?
That's a
I
whole.
have stranger. No,
That
but
is-
I think a woman's like dying wish, or she was older, she wanted to like swim in spaghetti.
How fun would that be?
Right?
Yes, for sure.
That is a whole
like-
Come
different
on, help
show.
me out there. There's got to be. on Twitter. You guys
Someone-
know the name of this
Someone
movie.
has to see
Come on.
a lady
I did-
swimming.
A friend, she's got a web series. Kimmy Kim and Fruitron.
Oh, yeah,
Hard Time in
yeah.
Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she had an episode where she was in a bathtub of like Fruity Pebbles.
Ooh.
Right.
Oh, that'd be great.
Ooh.
I know. Like, just give me a spoon.
That's what we should do. That's season 3 is soaking in
Soaking
healthy
in food.
and then see what it does. And
Human-
whatever guest, whoever comes on could be like, here's what I've always wanted to soak in.
Human marinating.
Yeah.
My mother is literally commenting on everything that we're saying.
Uh-oh.
She goes, Aunt Carla lives in Clarkston outside Detroit.
I know
Mom,
Clarkston.
you're like our invisible guest today.
No,
She's like our
that's
fourth
great.
guest.
Nothing
like
wrong with that.
Yeah, our third space guest.
My mom would use the internet, but she doesn't know how.
Aww.
I'm kidding. She's actually probably watching that now.
She's like, excuse me.
She knows how. She doesn't know how to tweet.
She's
or to
gifting
text.
you right now on Tumblr.
Oh no, that would never happen. That is beyond her facilities, for sure. I try to
One
get her
thing
on
I
Facebook
always
and she
forget to
freaks
take out
Butter.
is the butter.
I always tend to use mucho amounts of butter.
Mucho amounts?
And I don't feel bad about
You
it.
shouldn't. You shouldn't feel bad about that.
Because I really enjoy butter.
How do you stay so tiny?
I've been working out a little bit. Oh wait, that was right. Sorry.
No, it was, what do you mean? We're talking to you.
No.
I'm a foodie. Like,
Are you really?
Yeah.
You
I
work
love-
out a lot?
I mean, I stay active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really.
I'm a dancer, and
Oh right, yeah. I think we talked about dance before. What are you doing on Days of Our
Well,
Lives?
see,
Oh, I'm playing Bev.
Are you?
She
Bev?
is in the bad crowd. She is.
that's my mom's stories.
Does she
calls
like
it? Her
it?
stories.
Yay.
She's watched Days of Our Lives. I don't know if she still does, but even as a little kid, she'd always call them her stories. Her stories
that's
are on.
awesome.
They used to be, Days of Our Lives used to be my jam too.
Yeah.
I haven't watched. I'm gonna have to. Has your episodes been on yet? Oh.
Yeah.
That's
I'll be
exciting.
like recurring over the next couple months. It's fun.
Oh, that's fun.
We're like the bad kids. We're just like the bad influence.
Like
but
the
we're
mean girls?
No, we're like more like we steal and we deal drugs and
Like the bling ring kind of thing.
we're actually hearts of gold. We're not bad. We're
Bad
not
girls
like,
with a heart of gold.
well, it's like I'm the only girl. It's like I hang with the boys.
So you're not bad girls at all.
No, I'm just the
You're a
singular
bad girl.
You're just-
girl.
All right.
Gigi got back.
So I toasted some of the quinoa up,
Okay.
throwing that stuff in there.
So you threw the quinoa in with that mix,
Yeah.
and you just threw it in a pan.
Yes.
Oh.
And you can put in however much you like. You want more fruit and onions, throw in more fruit and onions. You want more quinoa and just a
I
piece
would
of
never
apple, you can
think
do
to
that
put
too.
those together, and it looks amazing.
It's like a healthy stuffing kind of.
Yeah, it really is.
If
It
you
is
will.
Patch Adams.
Is it
It
Patch
is.
Adams?
It is Patch
Did we get
Adams.
the official tweet in?
Yeah.
Yay.
Shout out to Tony, aka my boyfriend.
Patch Adams. Now I
It is Patch
now I
Adams.
really don't want to see that movie. I never wanted to see it before, and I really don't.
He makes.
Wow.
I think he makes like her dying wish come true. She's like swimming in spaghetti. And
Oh, so it's not like an
amazing.
erotic thing. It's not like okay.
Patch Adams is a sad
Is
movie.
swimming
Why
in
would I wanna-
spaghetti really erotic?
You,
I mean,
you
if
do
you're
it right.
Joel.
if you wear a nice two-piece.
How did that
Well,
spaghetti
what's-
get-
Add in that syrup
That's right. You can
we were talking about.
jump in there with a cheese roll,
So we're just gonna,
Oh my gosh, that looks so
and you
good.
just throwing butter on top.
yeah, without the
Is that a
wrapper.
garnish?
No, we're gonna let that melt in there. What?
Why would I want to watch a sad movie like Patch Adams?
You don't
If
ever
it's
just want to
sad.
like sit and just get a good cry.
No,
Never?
no, I'm a
I think
man.
that's
Yeah, I don't do that. I want to.
I don't buy that.
No, I don't.
Braveheart?
wait.
Did you cry during Braveheart?
I
No.
have
You
video
did?
footage of Joel
Liar.
crying, kind of,
That's acting crying.
but it's still. They don't know that.
You know what it is? Rudy.
Oh, yeah.
I watch Rudy every year on Thanksgiving. It's my tradition. Every year, bawling like a little. That and The Fox and the Hound.
Really?
That's the two movies I ever. E.T. Maybe I am more sensitive
I'm
than I thought.
terrified of E.T. I can't do
I can't watch it anymore
I
because I got
do.
so emotionally disturbed by it. But no, I never look to it. I never go like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit down for 2 hours and just cry.
Oh, it feels so good. It's kind of like it's kind of like therapy. You're just like, I'm gonna cry.
Does your boyfriend deal with you as well? He doesn't.
He cries
does he?
more than I do.
Does he?
No.
He doesn't.
No.
That's your thing.
Braveheart got him though.
Yeah.
Highlight in our relationship.
I could see that. I
Yep,
could see
secrets are coming out.
That's what he did. He was like, oh, he's got a heart.
I did. I was like, I just felt musty a little bit more.
Oh.
He was like, I'm not. What do you mean?
Shut up, no.
So, I took these little baby portobello mushrooms. If you haven't had these yet, they have, like, I love portobellos. These have like twice the flavor. They're like really intense, like mushroom flavor.
Like a big portobello squeezed into a small package.
Right.
I love mushroom
Yes.
flavor. Mushrooms should taste like mushrooms.
Right?
If
So
we
I'm
learned
gonna-
anything today.
Tip of the day.
So you're cooking the mushrooms with the chops.
With the chops, these chops are going to come out in about 2 minutes and rest here while we finish up the sauce.
How do you know when your chops are done?
I poke them.
And your quinoa and stuff,
just
that's
kinda-
all still cooking too?
Yeah, that's finishing up over here.
And you want, when you poke a chop, what do you want it to feel like? Because I
You
overcook.
poke my chop.
Because I overcook.
You
Like
overcook
crazy.
your chop.
Because I want to make sure, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I'll like cut it 2 or 3 times.
I do that with chicken. I get
Yeah.
nervous. I'm always scared that I don't cook chicken all the way through.
Agreed. I
always.
love chicken. I
Yeah.
love cooking it, but I'll cut it open a couple times.
To where it's
I'll
like,
microwave it. Yeah, it's or it's like essentially chopped chicken.
you serve it in the middle, it's just like completely
Exactly.
folded open.
I'm going to answer that question in just 1 second. Okay, so we got our mushrooms doing their mushroom thing. There's a way, kind of as chefs, that we know different doneness, and it's you do it with a fist, and like a loose kind of fist. This would be like, and you touch right here.
Right.
So that would be like a rare. And then a medium fist, or a not tight fist, but a loose fist would be medium, and then a
Right.
tight fist would be well done. So if you're checking and going between the two,
So can you undercook lamb chops or no? Or do you have to cook them all the way through?
no. I'm pretty
Do you-
much a rare person, like with all kinds of with steaks,
Right.
lamb chops.
So lamb chops you can't go rare with them.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
You really yeah.
Okay.
Rare to medium rare is like
Because it's the other white meat.
yes. Generally, like for the show, most people I'll cook like medium, because they're it's blood. It's not really blood. It's not, because they drain all the blood when they kill the animal. We're back on that subject again.
Wow. Enjoy your lamb chops, everybody.
Yeah, but like any kind of red meat,
Oh,
I go rare to medium rare. Duck breast, a good duck breast, you want to go like medium rare to medium.
Okay.
Duck breast it's not like chicken. Duck breast has the same flavor or protein profiles as beef. That's why when it cooks too, it's also red. But yeah, medium rare on a duck breast is like a beautiful thing.
Interesting.
So is chicken like the main meat you have to worry about?
Chicken, yeah, it used to be pork too, but even pork now, like a good pork chop for me is medium.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
you
chicken
don't,
you
yeah,
really
you don't
have
have
to worry
to.
about.
You don't have to worry about
And
the
fish too, right?
Depending on the fish.
Yeah.
I mean, you can like ahi is rare. You just do a quick sear on it,
So
or you're
good.
doing it with
That
like
is good.
sushi.
Is the pudding done yet?
Oh, the pudding is done.
Can we have it? Can we have it? Is it
Is
done?
it-
Dad,
is
can we
it-
have it?
I know,
Dad,
I know you have
please,
one. I know you have a
please,
fake one on the side.
You were doing that when you were like, Mom,
I know.
Dad,
Can we-
please,
please, please,
dessert,
please?
dessert,
Can we do it?
Can we?
Can we?
We
So
never had dessert. We didn't have it in New Mexico.
oh,
We
that's
don't eat
sad.
dessert.
Mexico just doesn't sound like a fun state. There's like no dessert, no.
There's balloons and vistas.
Vistas.
This stuff.
So to go with these mushrooms, I have the wine, and we're going to use a nice marsala in here.
Sure.
Don't be alarmed at home, like if it catches on fire, because it's actually
That's the goal,
kind
right?
of supposed to. If it doesn't, don't worry about it either. It's still going to taste good.
Anytime we have a meal with a rum and wine.
That's really just the alcoholic. So I've
And
had
it'll
people
impress
panic.
Your guests,
Right.
too.
Just watch your eyebrows,
Yeah.
or
I always do.
or chef hats.
I was supposed to watch your eyebrow.
It's kind of hard to do.
It is.
Have you ever singed off your eyebrows?
No.
Never?
No, but anything in here is fair game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't chefs shave their arms in anticipation?
Because no, they're just
Well,
just
that
like,
would just
I'll
be-
just singe it off. It's alright.
That would just be
Instead of
weird.
just like reek. Would it?
Yeah.
A lot of people shave their arms. Personal
Really?
trainers do it.
Really?
Swimmers.
We're putting more butter in with those
Do
mushrooms.
you?
I do. Can you tell? This is newly shaved. This is newly shorn. I just have a lot of testosterone. This grew overnight.
Shavers pretty much, or shavers, wow. Swimmers.
Uh-huh.
Swimmers pretty much do, they
Yeah,
just
they're-
like dip themselves in there,
Yeah.
I think, and just kind of,
They're a
It
hairless
makes
people.
them. It makes them
Aerodynamic.
do this better.
does it?
It makes them move their arms better. Shockingly, the hair
really-
holds their arms back.
Does it really add speed?
I think,
They say that it like.
I can't imagine, like, if you had two equal swimmers and one was hairy and one was not, you'd see a big difference at the end of it
That
all.
eighth of a
Like,
second
if
or tenth
Michael
of a
Phelps
second?
Was
So,
had too
I'm gonna
much
start
hair and he just wouldn't have.
Plating
won
this
the
for you
gold
guys.
Right, like he'd have
He
like,
just would have
he'd be like
lost.
2 gold medals
Yeah,
down.
he'd
He'd
be
be
you know
like,
what?
oh, if I only would have shaved my underarms.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so good.
That smells good
If we
too.
if we go, I don't know, we go 5 minutes over today, I'm not really gonna.
You should have a smell cam.
That would be great.
You know what I mean?
Invent it.
Great.
Because it
Come
smells
on,
good.
let's patent
Thank
that.
you.
We got a lot of
We'll make
ideas
millions.
over here we're throwing out at you, Andrew. I hope
I
you
know.
take some of these to heart.
Absolutely.
Me and Allison are like a
So-
brain
See,
trust.
see, like that burner was on and
That could never happen.
Brain trust.
reached into a burner. It's fine.
Oh no.
So see what that butter does is it mixes with the wine, and then we've got a
And
nice
that's
little
just butter,
glazy
wine, and mushrooms.
butter, wine, and mushrooms. A little bit of salt,
It makes it seem so easy.
Right?
I would screw this up
a
already.
little bit of pepper, and a little bit of salt, pepper,
And garlic. You put garlic.
Because
Mm-hmm.
season,
Oh yeah, you did garlic in there too.
season, yeah, there is garlic.
We demanded that he put it all, so.
I saved a lot of
Hey,
it.
if we're here, we're gonna use whatever you had pre-prepped.
I would like to go throughout the rest of the day just
Alright, so now
doing
I'm gonna
garlic.
take that right on
I
there.
have to do a play later, so I can't eat too much garlic because I have to kiss the girl on
that
stage.
right on
so-
there.
Mm.
Speaking of which,
Hmm.
next weekend.
Oh,
are
come see
you
it.
are you in
I
next
am.
weekend?
Yeah, all 3 shows. Come see it.
Yeah.
BoomerangEffectPlay.com.
Yes.
Come see
Go
it.
see it!
I'm
Yay!
gonna go on this camera.
Get
Wow.
your tickets down.
Perfect.
It sound like I really want to see it.
Oh, it's fun.
I mean, you and Vanessa. Is she in this weekend?
She
too?
is.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna take some of those marsala
She was
mushrooms.
a guest too. We're really going over the whole past
Do
season
you
as
do
well.
Sundays at all? Do you do Sunday shows?
No matinees.
Thursday,
Thank
Fridays, and Saturdays?
goodness. Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays.
All right.
Yeah.
So for our makeshift food cam here is our
I'll give you a compliment.
lamb chop with our marsala mushrooms.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
On
this
there?
looks ridiculous.
So excited.
Okay.
Me too. I'm kind of
here.
stupidly excited. Is that wrong
Let's
to
go
be
here.
excited?
No, not at all.
Look at this. It's like a mountain of health.
Take that out of
Oh
your
my
line.
gosh.
Mmm.
And I'm going to give Jewel, well, there we go.
Oh.
Give you guys each
Wait,
a
what?
knife.
What? You give me a
It's like a weapon knife.
Oh.
Do you want this
Raw
one?
garlic.
No, I like mine.
And
Cheers.
you
Knife,
guys
cheers.
do that. You guys
Oh
do
my
that, and
gosh.
I am going to get our pudding ready for you.
I don't know where to start. It's just all
I know.
Actually, wait, before you take a bite of that.
Oh.
Hold on.
Free.
No, because,
Pudding? Oh.
yeah,
Ooh.
because seriously, like,
What is that?
this is the pudding. But I want you to taste the pudding before it's like mixed in with
Oh, before,
the
so we
other
have a
stuff.
clean palate.
Yeah. So this is just going to be like silky and
And that's gluten free.
yeah. That's just the milk, the honey, the gelatin, and it's just
Oh my gosh. Like when you first put it in, it's kind of like, oh, okay. And then like,
and
boom.
then flavor. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Milk, honey, gelatin.
a little bit of sugar, some vanilla. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Other than
You want to trade this for this?
I'll take that whole.
other than
Wow.
waiting the 6 hours for it to set up.
And it's kind of healthy.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, it's milk and honey,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It's not like,
Doesn't
yeah.
have all that.
and I used cane sugar too.
And it wasn't
so
like a
it
lot of
was
sugar
like-
you put in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was about a tablespoon and a half.
Let me cleanse my palate before I jump into
It's
this.
one of those.
And-
Is this water gluten free as well?
It really depends on the city. I'm kidding. No, all water is gluten free.
Oh my gosh. the mushrooms mixed with the quinoa and everything else.
It's
Stupid
happy.
flavor.
Yeah.
How's that? That doesn't. I say this every time I'm on here. I'm like, there's no way that should work as a combo.
So, can you just come home and cook for me everything? Is that a possibility?
He's watching.
Awkward.
Right.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
This is and actually even at the comedy club, I tend to do some different flavor combinations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that comes from having tasted a lot of things too, and knowing like, hey,
See, that's
this is going to go with this.
That's
even
what I
though
don't
you
know.
wouldn't normally think.
A lot like suits. I don't know, like, okay, if I wear the striped shirt, what tie and what suit goes with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't have that kind of mind for it.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
with food, too. Like, I wouldn't know, apples, quinoa, and lamb chops. You know what I mean?
Taste all the individual flavors, though.
Yeah, but it also,
You
like,
taste every
it also goes together,
single-
too.
Thank you.
So nicely.
like, I would never pair half the stuff you pair, but it totally works.
That's just the balance and knowing ingredients and stuff.
I'm
And that's
also a
where
pretty simple guy.
it's funny because a lot of younger chefs, when they start out, they'll have like 12 different flavors on a plate, and they're trying to kind of overdo it.
Yeah,
And
there's
it's
too
like-
much flavor, too, for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I had that period in my life where it was just like, I'm gonna everything. You know, how much can I get on a plate and make work? But you know, as you develop and grow stronger, then you just learn you don't do that. So I made some gluten-free spice cake from our good friends at Namaste. And,
Namaste food!
Woohoo!
Making gluten-free
Yum.
meals good for you for the past 20 years.
I'm just gonna let you roll
That's a
with
good
that.
I had-
name. Namaste. I like
Namaste
that.
food.
So you remember our
Makes you want to... Oh, yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
rum plums.
the rum macerated?
I didn't
Plums
take a picture.
macerated.
I'm going to be one
You
of
want?
those people that are like taking a picture of my
Sure,
food.
go for it.
Which I'm not
As it's
at
half.
all. I never do that.
I am just going to.
Never.
I'm just going to sit here and eat this. This is ridiculous.
So
I'm gonna
good.
finish
The
up this
chop is
dessert.
cooked perfectly.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just. This is a good for you single guys out there. I don't know why I'm going to give this advice because I'm one of you. This is a good date dessert.
Oh, is it an aphrodisiac? Does it get
No,
the
it
blood
just-
boiling?
No,
Hey,
it just
could
looks.
be for the taken guys too as well.
Right. Yeah.
Good date dessert.
Yeah, we still go on date. We're still
Wink.
romantic.
I don't know if you can see that wink.
I thought it all. Doesn't it all just die? No. Okay.
No. You still got to prove yourself.
Right.
You hear that?
Constantly.
You hear that? Person with Allison.
We're sending up signal flares.
So this is good to finish off the night because it's not too heavy. And then if you want to go out dancing or if you want to
Yeah.
do
Which
other things,
I don't.
then you have energy.
I should do that. I'm going to look at dancing lessons, I think. Ballroom dancing or something. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I'll teach you.
Salsa dancing's fun.
I do not have the core. You know what happens when I'm dancing is I overthink it. And then I just get confused.
Oh yeah, you just got to be able to lose yourself in it.
Yeah.
You know what they
Means-
have?
Which,
You need
That with me.
That's what you need.
you need good couples dancing because then you get to rotate couples around the room, like a good swing dance class or something.
yeah.
Have you ever been to Joe's it's on Magnolia like down a little bit ways more towards like Toluca Lake area? It's Joe's. It's a
Oh,
bar.
okay.
They do line dancing, swing dancing. They
Oh,
do
wow.
like all different kinds of, and they do classes before the night starts. So
Oh,
you
they
can,
used to do that at the Derby too. Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
So-
On Tuesdays, I think they do swing, and you can go in and get a little lesson before.
Stuff. I just want to eat this right now.
You can't. It's ours.
I know.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to pile a little more up there.
So you have your plums and you have your. Did you say that was shortbread? I forgot
Spice
what you
cake.
said. Spice cake.
Yeah. And you've
And
got
your panna cotta. Now, what makes a panna cotta? Is that the pudding,
it's
or the whole dish is the panna cotta?
Italian pudding. Panna cotta.
He's
Well,
such
when you say it like
so
that,
cute.
I know.
Now, remember this from the salad, right?
Yes.
This is going to
You're not gonna put that on that pudding, are you?
What?
Yes.
Why would you do that? Don't do it.
Okay.
It's so good without it.
Wait, watch.
He's like, little do you know.
Mwahaha. Actually, balsamic syrup on vanilla ice cream is pretty common
Really?
in Italy.
I got you be convinced before you ruin it.
I love balsamic. I could just drink it.
It's gonna be another one of those things that you just.
Oh my
If
gosh.
you prove you wrong.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. That shouldn't work like
this
that.
Is like a.
That's the same sauce we had on our salad. There's no reason you should have it for dessert as well.
Yeah, it just
All
works.
right. Okay.
And then we're just gonna do a
good.
little thing on there.
More,
You just
More
put the whole
please.
dish up here if you want to. There's no reason to serve it like that.
All right, I'm gonna interrupt your dinners.
I mean,
Are you gonna put our dessert plate down?
Yeah.
Oh.
I forgot to show this to the camera. Let me give that
Yeah,
to the
show it to
lady.
the camera. It looks gorgeous.
Okay, so for you guys at home, here's your panna cotta with the spice cake and your rum macerated plums. And yeah, I mean, if you want to keep it even lighter, you can just do it with. You can just do the pudding and the plums, and
are
not
you as
even
excited as I am right now?
and not even worry
I'm
about
excited.
the.
And I feel
the
bad
other
about
part.
this. I'm leaving this behind because this was so good. But I'm like, you know what? Screw you, lamb chop.
Oh, poor lamb chop.
More lamb
I
chop.
should have had the. I
Good
should have had
lamb
the.
chop.
I should have had the.
Oh, lamb chop.
Oh yeah, the little because that's what you want to do is humanize your food while you're eating it.
So lamb chop. Here's your mom. What?
Alright, so
And then it just goes dark.
okay, so I got a plum and all that.
Oh my gosh, it's like
A little bite
Christmas in
of
my
everything. Christmas. All right. That'll be my new. That'll be the title of my cookbook.
Oh my gosh, that is Christmas.
See?
That's like the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
That is so good. It's so good. You know how good it is because I'm using a spoon and a fork because I want.
There you go.
I know it's like
There you go.
that is amazing.
Thank you.
Again, you can taste all the individual flavors, but they all go together.
Yeah.
Bravo, sir.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Kudos.
Thank you.
This is so good.
Good season finale.
Are you kidding me? Great
Everyone,
season.
you need to make this right now. Stop what you're doing.
And invite us over.
Yes.
And
Yes. We will help
Even
you.
the balsamic with, like I said, get a good vanilla ice cream and throw that on it. It's just it just balances and works.
And it also like decorates the dish too, because you're like, oh look,
Yeah.
chocolate sauce, or like it's not like kind of funky looking. You're like, oh okay,
I've done it on cheesecake. Yeah, it just works.
that's good.
Alrighty, you guys eat. I'm gonna say goodbye
I
to some
will.
people at home, and then I'll be back in a couple.
It's been my
minutes.
pleasure eating with you, eating your food, and eating
Yes.
with you, Allison. It's been
Oh,
so fun.
it's been great having
Thank
you
you for
guys.
cooking for us.
Sure.
This is
Absolutely.
incredible.
Absolutely.
Anytime you need a taste tester.
Woohoo!
Right here.
Well, you know the whole season 2 road trip thing.
In season 3,
Done.
soaking in balsamic vinegar
And
dressing.
you
It's
know,
happening, guys. It's happening.
if you're watching, there's the gluten-free dining guide where they do a list of like restaurants across the country. We could team up with them and do a whole thing. I'm gonna give you a call, so watch it. All right. So for you guys at home, thank you for joining us again. For everyone that's supported us and sponsored us throughout the 13 episode season, we do have one lost episode. It's a 12 episode season. Sorry about that. We appreciate everything, and thank you for your support. Watch for us in the fall, and just kind of keep up to date on the website. I am Chef Andrew Doyle for Eat, Taste, Live Live. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.